Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Vivid Voltage video. If you guys are hyped for more Vivid Voltage content, make sure to leave a like on the video. But today, guys, we're looking at arguably the new best one prize deck. This is going to be the new Charizard here with Royal Blaze. This card is actually pretty strong. Now, the whole concept is use Royal Blaze, just 100 damage plus 50 more damage for each Leon in your discard. We do play 4 Leons here. Leon allows you to do 30 more damage with your Pokemon. However, the main goal is we're trying to discard them and do Royal Blaze, which can cap out at 300 damage, which is pretty good. And there are going to be turns where you can go like Leon and you can do Royal Blaze for 300, which means you can do 330. So it does a lot of damage. And honestly, one of the best cards in this deck is this Snorlax. This card is so healthy for the game. It allows so many slower based decks to just set up. You just go use your ability, use Gourmandize here, draw cards. It's Tropical Beach in the form of an ability. You draw cards until you have 7 in your hand, build up a nice, big, fat hand, try to then get Charizard going, and you just sit back and do Snorlax a couple times while you kind of build up that just build up that hand for some Charizards here and get Leons in the discard pile. Very good deck. I have been enjoying this deck quite a bit. It might be my favorite deck from Vivid Voltage so far. So yeah, before we get in the video, guys, of course, shout out to Card Cavern, guys. If you guys are ever looking for any codes, get them over there. If you guys are still looking to pick up Vivid Voltage codes for yourselves, get them over at Card Cavern, guys. Card Cavern sells Vivid Voltage codes for the cheapest on the online market. So if you guys want to get any Vivid Voltage codes, get them over at Card Cavern TCG. And if you get any codes over at Card Cavern, you guys can use my discount code at the checkout, code LDF, for a 5% discount on your order. Greatly helps the channel, helps us out, and helps out Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, guys. Check them out and make sure you use code LDF at the checkout if you get any codes. You can also check out my Patreon down below if you guys want to pledge $2 a month to get access to exclusive content. You guys can check out my Patreon. I just posted my 50 lock pack opening of Vivid Voltage over there if you guys want to go check that out. Be so do so. So let's take a look at this list I've cooked up here. So I will say right out the gate, I do like this deck without any Dedennes or Crobats. I will say that I find that the 2 prizers in this deck actually make all the difference because they're just really bad. In my opinion, when I was playing this deck with Dedenne, I was losing so many games. Dedenne was just not helping because a lot of the time you have to play Oricorio down because you have to draw 3 cards with Dance and Tribute. And I find Oricorio safer than Dedenne because it can't get cram sniped. Oricorio, it just feels better than Dedenne because Oricorio serves a better purpose. You're drawing 3 cards. So you can go like Oricorio, Welder, Battle Sense, Oranguru. Like, you're drawing an insane amount of cards when you kind of set up a little bit here. So the Oricorio is really good to have, and I do like this a lot. And I just don't really think Dedenne is good. Like, logically, Dedenne, like, yeah, you have Dedenne, you discard your Leons in your hand. It's a good combo. You can honestly try Dedenne with, like, Misty's Favor if you really wanted to. But I'm kind of keeping it straightforward here and just playing Oricorio. I got a Mewtwo in the deck. I was back and forth between Mewtwo and Eldegoss, because with Eldegoss, you can actually just get the supporter in your hand instead of having to combine it with your top deck. Then you have to play a Guru, or you'd have to play Oricorio or Welder or Battle Sense to find the card. But Mewtwo's just better because you can always scoop it and reuse it multiple times. Now, Goon's in here. Goon is very important. If you're against a Eternatus, you can do a Goon Ping for 10 damage, and then you can go Leon in the same turn to do 340 damage if that happens. So that's why the Goon's in here. You can also use Goon against ADP in the same sense, where you can go 300 damage for Leon and then Goon Ping knock out the ADP if they have a big charm on it. And again, Charizard is just so good. It's got an amazing ability, Battle Sense. You look at the top 3 cards of your deck, you put one of them in your hand, discard the other cards. Very good ability. We can use Battle Sense here to also discard Leons. If we have a Leon in our hand, we can go Guru the Leon on top of the deck and then Battle Sense to discard it. And then, of course, Royal Blaze, and just a lot of damage. And again, Battle Sense can even set us up more Charizards, because you can use Battle Sense to find Rare Candy or Charizard, so it's really good. Yeah, so list I'm playing here. Maybe you could try playing a couple Giratinas in here, because Giratina can get rid of Cody Metal Energy. That's one thing to consider. But Snorlax is just great, so that's why we got it. By the way, invest in Snorlax pre-release kit. I highly recommend investing in these. But yeah, looking at the rest of the deck here, we got Evo Incense, 3 Comms, 4 Quick Balls, 1 Fire Crystal. We have 7 energy and an Ordinary Rod. We have a lot of outs to energy. We got Giant Hearth, Crystal. We have a good amount of energy. We only need 2 energy to attack. Personally, it's pretty good to get away with this amount of energy. It's fine. Got a Great Catcher and only 1 boss. It's kind of tight on space. I couldn't find room for 2 boss, but I got a Great Catcher so that we can use like Great Catcher to also get rid of Leons. That's also why it's in here. I am playing a couple Gears. I would like to play 4 Gears because Gear is another way to find your Leon and guarantee it. But Pokégears, you know, it's good enough. It works too. It also helps you with Welder, so it's like good to play with this. I'd honestly consider playing a 3rd Pokégear if you can find room. Got 4 Quick Balls, Candy, got Net, 2 Switch and Net. You know, still good to play the Switch and have the Nets. 3 Giant Hearth. You honestly might want to play 4 also to get rid of your Leons in your hand. It's another way to discard Leon. You could even play like an Aurora Energy to get rid of a Leon in your hand too. Then we've got a Research, Boss, Leon, Welder, 7 Fire. Pretty straightforward list here. Yeah, really like this deck. This is probably my favorite Vivid Voltage deck so far. Yeah, let's play some games that show off why I like this deck so much and show off how good Snorlax is. Great card, great card. All right, guys, get into our first match here. It looks like we ran into a fan. Give him that heart hello. We'll go first here. Hopefully we get a good start. I was like, this deck was playing really well last night, so I'm expecting some good results because this deck was playing well for me last night, right? So, oh, this hand would have been so good if we start with Snorlax. Oh, these hands, what? Where's my Snorlax at? Seriously, I was drawing so well. Oh my god. Okay, we have a turn 2 Charizard. That's cool, I guess. Or is that the pass? I mean, we can always just go aggressive with Charizard early on. We can knock out the Snorlax next turn with Charizard, I guess, as long as we don't get Marnied. It sucks though, like, I don't know, my hands were so good last night when I was playing this deck. That's why I'm making a video on this deck right now, because it was drawing so well for me. And now we're not. It's like, bruh. Okay. We can still knock out the Snorlax here. Are we in a mirror match? We're not. Okay, they're playing a metal deck. They have a Coding Metal Energy, but that's not on the any metal Pokemon. That's good. There we go. There's a Snorlax. All right, I think we just retreat into the Snorlax here. We'll do our own big boy plays. Go Rare Candy Charizard, play the Leon. We could do Battle Sense, but I'm just going to do our ability instead. I don't really want to do Battle Sense. We should have done Battle Sense because we would have discarded a Leon. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We didn't, like, we're not going to know we're going to get a Leon off that. Technically, we can get rid of 2 Leons next turn and we can start going ham with Charizard, so I'm feeling pretty good here about the spot we're in right now. We'll see what my opponent is playing ultimately, though. They seem to be playing some kind of metal deck here. Let's see if it's like Zacian. They're playing Kaparaja VMAX. Yeah, they better hope to be playing 4 Coding Energies, because even, I mean, if they are, we're doing so much damage. 2-shotting them is still good, regardless of whether or not, you know, they're playing Kaparaja or not, right? It's like, they got the Coding Metal Energy, we can't 1-shot them as easily. We can still 2-shot them. It's not that big of a deal. Ooh, that sucks. That hand was so good. Let's see if this hand's better. It's okay. We have a boss, actually. We could knock out the Kaparaja here if we can draw a reset, which I don't think we will. I mean, we can do Battle Sense, see if we get a switching card. No. Ooh, what we do is we get a Leon in the discard pile, which is what we like to see. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of just chill out, I think. Yeah, seems fine. Sure. We get a Leon, we can just play it. No, we get nothing. Okay. That means we can draw more cards with Snorlax. Could have played the Welder, but then we can't do Snorlax's ability, I feel like. Maybe I should have played the Welder, though. Or do Charmeleon. I mean, really, we only need, like, 2 Leons, but they might play a lot of healing. But again, it's 2-shotting is fine, right? We're doing, like, it's hard for them to keep up. Yeah, they got Malana, though. They really need to get a Code Energy here. Now, next turn, we can try to knock them out with Charizard. Now, I do wish I went Welder, but I mean, we have 6 switch outs, so moving the Snorlax is not that hard, so I'm hoping we can get there soon. Best case for us, they put a, ooh, they bring in the Charmander. I actually don't agree with that, because we could Welder into Rare Candy Charizard here. Or we just retreat, actually. Yeah, we can just retreat, boss, knock out this. So they actually shouldn't have done that, because now we can just move the Charmander at will. Yeah, they shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's see what we draw. Research. So let's go Charmeleon. Attach. Retreat. Boss. We'll play Battle Sense too, I guess. Take the Calm. Calm for Charizard next turn. And Royal Blaze for the knockout. They need to get that Code Metal Energy on to save them. We'll take our prizes. Candy, nice. We can go Rare Candy into Charmander. There's another Leon, nice. We can go Leon again. I think we do just want to go 300 damage all the time. Even if, like, you know, they have the Cody Metal Energy. So I think still doing 300 damage is still, like, really good for us in this matchup. Oh, actually, you know what? We can actually just go Battle Sense Mewtwo and boss up the Kaparaja. I actually think we just do that instead. Like, Charizard, really good ability. Like, a Battle Sense is an insanely good ability. Yeah, yeah. It's not good for my opponent. To say the least, it is not good for my opponent. We can also go Guru. No, never mind. We can't go Guru. It's not in the deck. I was going to say, we can go Guru. We can go Guru and Mewtwo instead of Battle Sense. But, you know what? Mewtwo works perfectly fine. Aw, oh, we have Rod in our hand, actually. Actually, we could just play the Rod here, to be honest. We'll do one more Battle Sense. Just keep digging through our deck a little bit. Just thin out some stuff. This is what I like about Battle Sense. It kind of thins your deck out a little bit. Just Royal Blaze. We'll save the Rod for next turn. Actually, we should have played it because we have no energy left in the deck. Do we have Fire Crystal prize? There's a Guru. That's a great prize. Switch is good too if they try to trap me. I mean, it's game over, right? We just play so aggressive here. Like, once we do one Battle Sense, usually can get us another Battle Sense. I got some dolls. That's fine. We just got to find our Scoop Up Net. We haven't played a single Scoop Up Net yet. So we just got to find Net. And if they bench another Copperajah, we just knock it out with Charizard. I do want to get a Giant Hearth too. I want to be able to get rid of this Leon. Potion. I'm going to get boss. Yeah, they're going to try to boss. Let's see if they play a Reset Stamp. Stamp could be a bit of a problem. We have double Battle Sense, but Stamp could be problematic. Let's see if they have Stamp or not. Are they going to bench a Copperajah? If they don't bench Copperajah, yeah, okay, now all we gotta do is knock out the Snorlax here, and then, oh, there's the Scoop Up Net. Alright, so yeah, if they benched, Copperajah, we would have had him. Okay, now we'll do the Ordinary Rod. Get back these, get back some energy. I think we'll just chill out and play the Leon. Yeah, we'll just hold the hand, we get Research here, put on top of the deck, and just do Royal Blaze. Straightforward stuff. 280 damage. And yeah, this should be about game over. There's our Giant Hearth. Not that it matters anymore. Yeah, this is pretty much game over. Because now we just go Scoop Net, Mewtwo, Guru, knock out the Snorlax. And that'll be game over. I mean, my opponent didn't really... I feel like they didn't draw well. Like, they had no way to power up a Copperajah. They had no energy in the discard for Metal Saucer. I don't know what happened here. I mean, I like the idea. Like, Snorlax is a really good card. This card, in my opinion... It is worth investing in the pre-release kit Snorlax. Like, it is that good of a card. Like, I generally think Snorlax is going to be very popular. Whether or not be right now, but it could be down the road. Snorlax will become a popular card. Maybe when ADP rotates and Pika ROM rotates. When the format maybe slows down a little bit, I do think Snorlax is going to see a lot more play. So, right now, guys, I would invest in Snorlax from the pre-release kit. Yeah, we just can see. It's like, once you set up Charizard with Snorlax... Charizard with Battle Sense gets you kind of into the hands you need. You're pretty much just cruising from there. It's such a simple setup, but it's so good. Alright guys, get into another match here with our deck. We'll go for heads. Alright, we won the coin flip. That's good. I definitely want to go first here, I think. We'll see what we're going to start with here. Alright, we get a Snorlax start. It's what we like to see. We always want to be starting with Snorlax. We got a Quick Ball and a Calm, so that's good. We probably... I don't know what we want to do here. Ooh, we're playing as Lucmetal. I mean, we can beat this, right? I mean, they do have Coding Energy, which is pretty annoying. I think we could still beat this, though, honestly. I think we just go Calm and Quick Ball for another Charmander. Just get a bunch of Charmanders. How many? Let's check our Leons. They're all in the deck. Okay, we got all of the Leons, so they're all good. So let's go with our ability. See if we get any Leons. Rare Candy. Okay. This is fine. We can go Welder. We could probably attack next turn, actually. We can't knock him out, though, without a Leon. That's the only problem. We need to find a Leon to discard. I am scared of them putting a Swell down, because I don't want them to put a Swell down. Yep, there's the Code Energy. There is that special Metal Energy. So now we can't hit this for weakness, which kind of sucks. This is a 3-prizer. It's kind of annoying that they got that. They're actually going to go for the Full Metal Wall off the gate. I kind of... Okay, I vibe with that. I see that. So let's go Rare Candy Charizard. We're definitely going to attack him this turn, I think, right? We just want to play aggressive. Nice. Attach. Bench this. Play this. Oh, I was gonna get Charmeleon on the deck though. I should have remembered that. We could honestly just go for another Snorlax here, which I honestly don't hate, but I'm not going to. We could do Battle Sense. I don't think we want to bench Oricorio. I think we just take the Charizard, sure. Don't really care for anything else there. Just switch into Charizard. Yeah, can we get a Leon here one time? Leon? Alright, there we go. We can get a Leon in the discard. That's what I like to see. And Royal Blaze. So yeah, I think we just play aggressive here, right? They've already done their Full Metal Wall, so we don't have to worry about that. We can just try and knock out this Lucmetal casually. The Cody Metal Energy kind of stings a little bit. But I'm fine with just kind of just poking them and just trying to knock them out next turn, which is possible. If we get another Leon or two in the discard, we can knock them out. Or we can just play Leon and knock them out. Maybe we should have kept the Oricorio, actually. Because, like, our hand is dead. But we can always draw a Mewtwo. We can calm from Mewtwo and just get Welder back, which is also an option. Yep, they're just going to Intrepid Sword. How many energy do they hit off this? Get 2, bro. They get 2! Oh my gosh. Ooh, we drew a Rare Candy Charizard. Alright, we might as well do this. They get 2 energy. Intrepid Sword is so overpowered, I swear. What do we want? We take Quick Ball. We can Quick Ball for the Mewtwo, which I'm going to do. We can get Welder. We go Primate Wisdom for it. Yep. Build a bench Charizard here. Yeah, that's fine. If we had a boss, maybe we could have went Battle Sense, tried to dig for boss, knock the Zacian out. Maybe that was a better play. I don't know. That just sucks, man. They get 2 energy off Intrepid Sword. That ability, man, is so ridiculous. We take the Ordinary Rod. 100%, yeah. We probably don't have to play Great Catcher at all. We'll save the Rod for next turn, too. We'll do this. Do we have another Battle Sense? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. Okay. We don't have a knockout either, which kind of sucks. We'll see what happens. We hit them for 90. Worst case scenario, they have a Switch Coding Energy in their hands, and we can't knock out Zacian next turn. We'll see what happens. They could have a Malana, too. Once we just ramp up Leon damage, though, this thing is going to go down pretty easily, so it's not too bad. It sucks, man. They had to hit 2 energy off that, man. Holy Intrepid Sword. Relax. Relax. So, what do we have left? We got 2 nets. Yeah, that's fine. Are they? Ooh, looks like they're just gonna poke me here. Oh, they're gonna mal away. What? What are they doing? Do they have an E-switch? Why would they? They can't knock me out now. What was the point of that? Oh, they're gonna go back into the Lucmetal. That? What? What? Why would they just knock me out with Zacian? I don't get that. Now they're in top deck mode too. Oh, we drew a boss. What are we doing here? I think we just boss Zacian and knock it out now while we still can. I think. Is it a knockout? I don't even know if it's a knockout. I think we still bring it in anyways, right? Okay, we got research. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a knockout. Yeah, take the other Charmander. Well, we need to find Leon too, I guess. Okay, let's see. Come on, Battle Sense. No Leons got discarded there. That sucks. We're running out of Welders too. Where's our Leons at, though, still? All right, let's just go. Yeah, we got the knockout. Yeah, it was a knockout. Got a Calm. Got Charmeleon. Okay, so we can... If we don't drop Rare Candy here, we can go Charmeleon... Oh, we can Battle Sense for Rare Candy, too, right? We have 2 left. All right, can we win this turn? See, I don't know why they wouldn't just knock me out with Zacian. They could have just taken the knockout with Zacian. But now we're just big chilling here. Oh, there's Rare Candy. Lol. Now we just need to find the Leons. What we can do is we can go Calm, put the Charmeleon back in the deck. We can thin out a card we don't need. We can Primate Wisdom the Rod on top of the deck. Then we go Research. We can try to get a Leon knockout here. If we can, there's 1 Leon. This guarantees a Leon, right? Yeah. Perfect. So we win. We just go boom. 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 And smack him for the knockout. That's how you do it. Pretty straightforward match. I mean, Lucmetal, it's probably still a good matchup, even though they do have that code and energy. This is where maybe I want to play the Giratina, because we already have the Scoop Up Net in the deck. It can actually help a lot in this matchup, but I feel like you're doing just so much damage anyways with Charizard. Is it really necessary? Maybe it is necessary to play a Giratina in this deck. All right, let's try this Charizard deck again, and oh, we ran into somebody I know. Clear Zero. I know this guy. He's on my friends list, so we'll give him that hello real quick. We'll see what he's playing. I mean, probably an ADP deck, because he's got the Zacian type of setup here. So let's see how this goes. Get a Guru start, not good. This hand is pretty bad unless we can draw into a Quick Ball here. Dene start. It's definitely an ADP deck. He's literally got everything Zamazented out. It could be another Lucmetal deck. I mean, we'll see. I know a lot of people are playing that right now. Pokégear. Okay, so we'll play this first. Okay, we got a Leon. We'll thin the deck out a little bit. See what we get here. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's way better. Let's check our deck real quick. We got all Charizards. All of our Leons are in the deck. That's important. I want to make sure we cap out on those Leons. Net this. I think, honestly, we'll get rid of the Oranguru so we can get another Charmander. I just think we want to keep the Charmander dream alive. And then we'll do whatever Snorlax's ability is called. I am too lazy to know. Okay. This hand's okay. I mean, being able to do Battle Sense might help us out a little bit here because we do need to find some stuff. There's Zacian. Okay. So if it is ADP, we do have to get Leons in the discard pile ASAP. Currently, we're only doing 150, but we can one-shot the Zacian right now, which is good. That's maybe what we need. Since my opponent had such a weak open, they might not be able to get an AC off. And if they don't get an AC off, we can play aggressive with Charizard. We can actually knock out a Dene if we get a Goon Ping. Okay, it's ADP. They get rid of a Big Charm. Why would they not play that, actually? What? Why would they not play the Big Charm? I guess for Air Balloon, but they should have played Big Charm here. Let's see. They might knock out my Snorlax, which I'm fine with. Because then we just go Charizard, knock out Zacian. There's another Dead change. Okay. Did they attach Zacian or did they Metal Saucer? They attached. Wait, did they? No, they didn't. They Metal Saucer to it. Did they attach? They didn't have attached energy for turn. No, they haven't. Okay, just making sure. So they can still AC me, I guess. We'll see if they pull that off. I mean, they've already done Dead change and research. They're down 2 Saucers and 2 E-Switch. Pretty unlikely they actually get this AC off here. Bruh, no, you did not Dead change into a Water Energy. Air Balloon. Oh my goodness. No. Great Ball. Bro, they can Crobat? Are they going to get a Crobat off of this? Milotic? Okay, that's fine. Milotic, Zacian, both can get knocked out pretty easy by Charizard. It's not really a big deal. I guess Milotic, you need 3 Leon. It's not that big of a threat, though. Okay. Hopefully we can knock out this Dedenne here. If they get the AC off here, we're going to be in some trouble. But if they don't get the AC off, we're big chillin'. Hopefully we can get a supporter or something too off our top deck here. This hand's not very good, but we can knock out the Dedenne. I'm feeling pretty good. Even if you're just hitting this for 150 to Goon Ping it, that gives us an extra prize down the road. That's still pretty good in my book, so I think still hitting this Dedenne is good. Alright, no AC. How many Marnies are they down? Just 1? Oh, they hit an energy on the Zacian. It's kind of annoying. We drew a Rod. So we're kind of stuck right now. Our hand isn't great. We do have Charizard to kind of bail on us, though, hopefully. See how this goes. Ooh, those are rough discards, not gonna lie. We'll take the Goon. It looks like we're not gonna be able to attack my opponent this turn, though. Not much I can do about that. I think we just... we could Rod here. Yeah, we'll play the Rod. Put back the Charizard and the Guru. We're gonna have to play 1 extra turn. That's not ideal. But if we can get a hammer, we can knock out the ADP. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll play the Goon too. We'll hit the 80. We'll ping the ADP for 10 in case they big charm it. We could Giant Hearth. We can Evo Incense. They're probably gonna Marnie me, right? Okay, we'll just do our ability. I don't know if we'll be able to get a knockout at ADP next turn though. Yeah, not with this hand. We didn't get a single Leon, which is not good. We still have our... We'll have 2 Battle Senses next turn, though. So we should be able to hopefully knock out this. If not, honestly, we can boss out the Zacian. I'm fine with that. We can knock out Zacian here, which is pretty fine. I mean, there is a chance they don't even get the switch, right? They're down 1 switch. They've played 3 supporters. We'll see what happens. I honestly wouldn't mind them Marnieing me here as long as we can Marnie into a good hand. Like, we need to knock out this ADP. And so far, we've only got 1 Leon in the discard. So we're not setting up too well here. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, if not, we can always boss the Zacian, which I'm fine with. It's still fine. They're still, I mean, they have to take 3 KOs here, so. Still a bit of a way to go for them to win this game. So, if we can knock out Zacian, that's fine by me. We still need to get Leon, but honestly, we could try to, like, I mean, boss Zacian, then Great Catcher Dedenne. Oh, okay, this is huge. We still need a Scoop Up Net, though, but we might be able to take this Dedenne out, which is really good for us. Okay, that was a good top deck. All right, let's go do this for another Charizard. We got how many nets in the deck? 2 nets? None in the discard, right? No, we got 1. So we have 1 prized. I don't know, man. We could also rip a Leon. That could be a thing. See if we can find one here. No, we do get a Great Catcher. I will take that. Okay. Actually, we can Great Catcher the ADP if all goes down bad. Okay, that's fine. Take the switch, I guess. Not the Oricorio. I'm never going to bench that. Or maybe it is fine to bench it. Okay, so it looks like we didn't get the knockout right away. So Welder to the other Charizard. Okay, we got a Leon. Perfect. So we can just knock out the Dedenne here. Or we can just hit the ADP now. Maybe, actually, I think punching this ADP here is actually pretty good. This might actually be the better play, to just knock out ADP. Or not hit the ADP first. Because, like, our hand isn't good enough to even get another Leon play next turn. I actually think just hitting this ADP here is fine. Yeah, this seems fine. Could play another Giant Hearth. Yeah, sure. We'll get rid of probably the other switch, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just thin out the deck a little bit. And that's it, right? Yep, no other battle senses. Let's get the first hit on the ADP here. And then the AC, then we knock it out, then we knock out, and then we knock out and win the game. So all we have to do is just sequence this properly, and we should win the game. Or we could have knocked out a Dedenne, but, like, I don't really trust my chances of pulling off a knockout on ADP. Marnie? Okay, I'm fine with this. As long as we can get more Leons in the discard, I'm happy. I mean, honestly, maybe saving the Scoop Up Net for Mewtwo is better anyways, because we want to be able to use Mewtwo and Boss to boss out this. This is what we want, though. So they're a turn behind. Let's see if they AC here. Let's see if they go for the AC or not. They could just Ultimate Ray me, but that's not going to knock me out. They could also try to go Brave Blade if they hit a Metal Saucer and a Switch, which could happen. Well, actually, how many? They're down one Switch, two Metal Saucers. I don't know. They play 2 Dedenne. There's a chance they can pull that off. They need like a Crobat, or they have to just hit everything in one hand. Because if not, they can go AC. But I think just applying pressure here is what we want. This is how we can beat ADP. We want to apply early pressure with Charizard, or we want to just pop off Leon. ADP, it's a hard matchup. It's winnable, but you just have to sequence it properly. It is definitely winnable, though. Looks like they're going to settle with an AC. Okay, that's fine. And I think now we just pretty much got to set up a win condition with Boss's Order. We'll play the Battle Sense. Ooh. Kind of feel like just taking Guru here. Oh, they concede, bro. No. Well, there we go. We got some packs to open up, too. Charizard beating ADP. Not bad. We'll open up some packs. I have a lock pack, too, for my daily rewards. I might do one more game in this deck and see how we do. Let's open up these packs, though. Where is it? So I got a Unified Minds and a Sword and Shield pack to open up. So I got my I got a Unified Minds pack for my daily reward. So we'll see what we get here. Full Art Mewtwo would be pretty good. Mewtwo's pretty good right now. Secret Church Ball? Don't go Lissapon. I mean, it's not terrible. I guess those are decent cards. And then where's the Sword and Shield pack? Where is it? Where is it? Sword and Shield. There it is. Sword and Shield. Can we pull a Secret Quick Ball? That's the money card. Secret Quick Ball one time. Oh, double rare. Secret Quick Ball, though? No. Alright, we'll do another game with this deck. Okay, jumping into this next match. We're up against a fighting deck. Probably Colossal, if I were to take a guess here. Could be Sandaconda. Could be really anything. Could be Excadrill, which... Do I have a game plan against that? I guess we just bossed their 2 prizers. Oh, we got a pretty awkward start. We got a Charmander Oricorio start. At least we didn't start with Oricorio. They're mulliganing too, so we can get into a Snorlax here. Capture Energy and Twin. They're playing Phalanx, bro. I mean, it's winnable, I guess. We can knock out their Phalanx in one hit if we get a bunch of Leons in the discard pile. Our start isn't very good, though, so it's not giving me very good hope here. Unless we can get a Snorlax. We're drawing a couple cards, right? Yeah, a couple cards with our top deck. Let's go. We got there. Cool beans. Oricorio's resistance fighting, right? Yeah, minus 20. It's not bad. Alright, cool. We'll take A energy. Here we go. Just gonna sit back. We probably will lose our Snorlax here because we're weak to fighting, but oh, we got another Leon. It's looking pretty good though, other than just having 3 Charizards and no Charmander. But as long as we don't get Marnied, worst thing they could do is Marnie knock me out. But we have Oricorio in play to draw some cards, so it's all good. Ooh, they do get a Cape on. Okay, they actually could tank pretty hard with this Phalanx here. Potentially. Depends how many Phalanx Vs they get in play. Depends if they can find a Twin Energy. They need how much to knock me out? 130 HP. They need 3 Phalanx here to KO me, I think. They need 3 Phalanx to KO me. Which they probably... Well, they need 3 Phalanx and a Twin Energy. Let's see if they get it. I'm hoping we don't get Marnied here. That's what I'm worried about, is us getting Marnie. This is a decent hand outside of the Snorlax getting knocked out. No Marnie. Alright, cool. If we get enough Leon is going, we can just one-shot these Phalanx Vs like it's no tomorrow. Which is pretty good. Okay, there's the 3 Phalanx. Now they just need the Twin Energy to knock me out here. Do they have it? If they want the Twin Energy, we can sit back and do more Snorlax action. Or we could try to attack them if we can draw a switch or a net. I feel like I just maybe sit back and do Snorlax. Because I do want to set up more, because we do want to try to get into another Charizard. We need to get multiple Charizards before we really play aggressive. Okay, that's fine. Alright. No Twin Energy. Oh, we did get the switch. Okay, so we actually could attack them here. It's tempting. I mean, we could just attack and do Leon, right? 230 damage. It's definitely a knockout, right? They get 140 HP, 160, 180, 200. So we do have a knockout if we play Leon. Okay, let's see if we get another Charmander. No, we get 2 Snorlaxes get discarded. I mean, I think we do take a knockout. We're not going to get knocked out in return, most likely. And if we do, we can always sit back and do... We can always sit back and do Snorlax. So I'll play this Evo Incense to thin out the deck by 1 card. Probably could have done that actually before I did Battle Sense. Thinking about it now. It's fine though. Let's take the KO here. Take our prizes. Not a good card. Okay. It's fine though. If Charizard gets knocked out, I mean, by the time it gets knocked out, I'm hoping we have another Charmander play. We should find a Charmander next turn. We get to see what? 4 cards next turn with our top deck and with our Battle Sense. So one of those 4 cards should be a way to get a Charmander in play. I'm almost certain. So we should be big chilling here. And even if we get knocked out, we can always try to sit back with Snorlax, hope they don't have a boss. And they can't knock me out, right? They're capping at 150 damage. Unless they go Turbo Patch, Energy Heads. Well, they could Karate Bell. But actually, no, Karate Bell won't work because it's not a colorless energy. Oh, there's colorless energy. Okay, so Karate Bell won't work. So it's literally like they can't knock out Charizard. They have to have an insane play with the Phalanx V and Turbo Patch to KO me here. Or yeah, they could go Turbo Patch Heads, Twin Energy and knock me out. That is something. I guess they do have that open. But it's like a 4-card hand. They got to get a Heads. It's not looking likely. Do they have a Turbo Patch? But then they can't build up a Phalanx V. Okay, yeah. We're big chilling. 20 HP. Told you we would get a Charizard out. Alright, we'll get rid of the Scoop Up Net and get a Charmander here. That's what I like to see. We actually don't have a knockout, I don't think. We did get a boss. We actually could play boss here. We lose Mewtwo, though. I think we'll take the boss. What is boss? Actually, we do have a knockout. We don't need the... Okay, we should take a Mewtwo, I guess. We'll hold the boss, though. Boss is still pretty good. I forgot they didn't have a cape on. I was like, we can't knock them out, but they don't have a cape on. So actually, we do have a knockout. There's our 4th Charizard. We got 3 in our hand. This is actually pretty awkward if we get Marnied. Because then we don't have a Charizard. We do have Oricorio. Again, it's not the end of the world. We got Snorlax and Oricorio to fall back on. We're all Gucci. Ooh, do they not have a twin? I actually would rather them knock me out with a team attack. We're already heavily damaged. Because with the Fine Dojo Turbo Patch Heads, that does let them knock out my Charizard. Actually, yeah, why would they attach to the bench Phalanx if they had a research? They're probably going to have Twin Energy here. I don't know why they wouldn't actually just attach to the bench Phalanx. Whew, they got Stone Energy. Yo, I gotta try that. I gotta try out Stone Energy Phalanx, guys. Definitely going to be a video in the future. That sounds like a cool combo. Oh, they got a giant bomb, bro. Uh-oh. That's not good. So, I actually think we just promote Snorlax, because we actually need a Welder to attack, and I don't think we'll get it. As I say that, we draw a Pokégear. Whatever. See what Danger Trippy gets us. There's no way we're going to get a Giant Hearth Welder, right? Bro, we actually might get it? No! What do you mean? Okay. Welder first. We actually had a knockout. Bro, okay, we didn't get a switching card. We should get one here, though. We need another Charmander still. Okay, we'll play Battle Sense. Oh, we didn't get a switching card. Ooh, we lose 2 candies, too? I gotta take the candy, man. I don't want to lose all my rare candies. I wanted that calm, though. So no attack this turn. That sucks. I just attach and just do Ordinary Rod. I wouldn't mind getting Mewtwo back, but we'll just take the Charmander and Charizard. Yeah. If that Battle Sense didn't lose 2 candies, I would take in the Calm there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to hope and pray they don't have a boss. They've already played one, and they have a 6-card hand, so there's a chance they don't. They might just Marnie me. We actually couldn't get the Leon on the discard, which also kind of sucks. Just need to make sure we get a Charmander next turn, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, they just attack my Snorlax. They can't knock out my... Oh, no, they can't knock out Charizard. Because they're still behind in price. They have a boss here to knock out Charizard. Okay, good. That would have been very bad if they had a knockout. Yeah, they had a boss because the dojo's in play. This is fine, though. Just make sure we get Charmander down. Bro, can you not give me my Charizard? Can you give me the Charmander? The Charmander? What are we getting here? Not a Charmander. Oh my gosh, where are my Charmanders at? What? Battle Sense? There it is. We have to lose the Calm too, bro. We need to find Giant Hearth too. It's another card we need to find here. I guess we just... Leon. Gotta hope we don't get knocked out by this Phalanx in return. They just play Karate Belt, though. Scoop Up Net has a bad card, too. Oh my gosh. We need to get a better hand. We need Giant Hearth for Welder. We need more Charmanders. We're not really chaining our setup very well. This is not what we want to see. Okay, that tells me they don't have the knockout with the other Phalanx. Oh, Turbo Patch? Tails? Okay, they don't put on the active, so they can't knock me out with Team Attack. Well, they actually need to fill up their bench, too. They just have the knockout here, because they have a U-turn in the up. Bruh, okay, this is not good. And they have a Stamp? What? Oh, no, we might actually lose this. Oh my god, we might actually lose this. We have Oricorio, but this is not good. Oh my gosh, that Turbo Patch heads, dude. Oh, man. We might lose this, guys. It's not looking winnable. We beat ADP and Lucmetal, 2 of the best decks in the format, but we're gonna lose at the end of the day to a Phalanx deck, most likely. This is kind of sad. That was a good top deck. Okay, we need to get like a Welder, and then we need a Welder into a Charizard Rare Candy, which is pretty unlikely. Yeah. Not good. I think the best we can do is boss the other Phalanx and pass. That resets their attack, though. Maybe we should have actually just let them stay in the active. I might be throwing. They might have another switch. Well, they're down 2 switch, 1 air balloon. There's actually a chance they stay in the active. I'm hoping. Maybe we should just let them stay in the active. Okay, that doesn't let them retreat though, so that's good. Let's have a U-turn board in hand, which I doubt they do. Okay, it's stuck. Let's go. Okay, Welder, nice. Rare Candy? No, Charmeleon works though. Got a Quick Ball. Quick Ball away the Leon. Take Guru. We'll put the Welder on top of the deck in case they Marnie or stamp me again or something. Actually, it doesn't matter if they stamp me. Okay, next turn we can knock them out, hopefully. If everything goes well, we should get a knockout. We need to find Giant Hearth. We need to get rid of that dojo. They've only played 1 so far, so they could have another one, but we want to get rid of that dojo ASAP. Capture Energy? Okay, they don't have any Phalanx in the deck, so that's good. That gets nothing. That's actually pretty good, though, too. All we have to do is... I mean, if they have a boss on my Oricorio here, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. If they boss my Oricorio, we might just lose it. Okay, nice. No boss. This should be about wrapped up, then. This should be wrapped up, because Oricorio should take a hit because it has resistance to fighting. So all we gotta do is knock them out, and we're big chillin'. I mean, we just gotta make sure we don't whiff a fire, which is pretty unlikely, so hopefully we get one here. Yeah. Okay. Just Welder. Candy. We need Rare Candy. Need Rare Candy. Got 1 in the deck. See if we can Battle Sense for Candy here. Yep, there we go. We do lose Fire Crystal, though. Still have energy left, though. We're taking 2 prizes. I'm not going to do another Battle Sense because we don't need to. We need to make sure we get Boss here. Boss for next turn. Because I'm pretty sure we should take a hit. There's like... I can't think of a way they can attack me. So let's take a knockout. Giant Hearth, there, that's a good prize. That goes with our Welder. Yeah, see, Fire, perfect. They're down a lot of energy. They're also out of Turbo Patch, so it's like literally impossible for them to knock this out. I can't think of a way they can knock out Oricorio either, especially without Turbo Patch. So I think we've won this, right? I think we've won because if Unless they somehow can knock out Oricorio. Like, I can't think of how they can do that. Like, Oricorio is just too tanky. It's just too tanky. They got a Rod. That's not going to make a difference, though. Because they only cap at 150 damage with team attack. And Oricorio has 190 HP against this deck. Because we have that resistance. There's no way they can get a Fire Energy on either because they're at a Turbo Patch. So, we've won this. 100% we've won this. Unless they... I don't know. I can't think of anything. Yeah, Marnie, that's fine. We're guaranteed the boss. So, like, even if something crazy happened, we'd have boss's order. Okay, we've beat Phalanx. What an interesting match. Oh, we didn't get boss. We should guarantee it with the Instruct, though. And the Battle Signs. Right? Oh, boss in the discard. I thought it was in the deck still. Whatever, we won. Cool beans. Yeah, that'll be it for the Charizard video, guys. Yeah, I think I did a good job showing off how this deck plays. Really liking this deck. Definitely is my favorite deck so far from Vivid Voltage. 100%. Recommend trying out this deck if you haven't already, guys. And of course, guys, if you enjoyed today's PTCGO video, guys, on the Charizard deck, drop a like down below. Drop a like for my boy Snorlax. This card, expect to see in a lot more decks in the future because this card is super good. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Check out our sponsor, Card and TCG, down below. Also, guys, use code LDF if you get any Vivid Voltage codes over there. You can check out my Patreon down below. Check out my Twitter down below. Follow me on Twitter. Help me reach 1,000 followers. If you haven't already followed me, check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys on a PTCGO video tomorrow for some more Vivid Voltage content. I'll also be streaming later today, so check that out too. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.